Hello everyone, what's happening? This is Forgo, and today we are going to be pulling for the CTP of Greed. You can see that I have almost 12,000 crystals, and let me explain why I have these characters in front of you. I have Nova in front of you because Nova has a CTP of Greed on him. The reason I want to pull for a CTP of Greed is because I don't want to pay 600 crystals to unequip this thing, equip it on another character that already has an obelisk like Silver Surfer, then pay 600 crystals to take it off of Silver Surfer. That's 1,200 crystals. It gets really expensive unequipping and equipping obelisk, so I'd rather just go for another CTP of Greed in order to bring you some content using a CTP of Greed on someone else. I have Mystique here because in a couple days it's going to be Speed, Villain Day, and ABX. And as all of you know, I've been wanting to take ABX more seriously. I've been wanting to boost my scores. And I need some Mandalay gems. Right now I do have the gems here. I'll show you. I do have all the Mandalay gems. You can see I got enough CCF, and the reason I only had about 750 gems, so I did go ahead and spend $30 on one of those Mandalay gem packs. I didn't want to, but I wanted to be able to use her this week in ABX to hopefully help those scores, because you know, as the alliance leader, I got to make sure that I'm putting in the work as well as all my other teammates. And then we have Silver Surfer. I have Silver Surfer here because I bought the Silver Surfer pack. I know. It's kind of a ripoff. You get 8,000 crystals, you get some Dimension Dust, Titan Component packs, you get 640 CCF. But the reason I did it is so that I can tier 3 this guy. That way I can bring you content of tier 3 Silver Surfer, PvP, PvE wise, very quickly. Because if I was going to wait, it was going to take me 2 or 3 more weeks to be able to do that. And I just want to be able to bring you the content as soon as possible. Plus, I just want to have that extra CCF for another tier 3. I still want a tier 3 Scarlet, and plus now I have those extra 2 books that I'll be able to use in my inventory from the Silver Surfer pack, and I already had 1 book already saved from a pack I bought months and months ago. You can see it's unlimited, so I bought that thing a long time ago so I could speed up the process of tier 3ing the next character, because who knows what tier 3 we're going to get next, or maybe I can tier 3 Scarlet. I just wanted to be transparent and give you all that information, so let's jump into the store and let's go to Dimension Chest and let's try to pick up the CTP of Greed. Here we go. Come on. Holy crap! Do I want to go more? Yeah, why not? Let's see what happens. If I get another one, I might just stop. Well, let me look at some now. I got 2 CTPs of Greed. That's pretty damn lucky. I didn't even need to buy all them damn crystals. Well, that kind of sucks. But super lucky that I got the CTP of Greed twice already. Wow. I'm thinking maybe I should just save my crystals for uniforms, because I really don't want to spend any more money. I just spent $130 in this game. I'm not bragging. I'm not boasting. You know, it just is what it is. But I really think I'd be better off just saving those crystals, because I already got 2 CTPs of Greed. You know, I'm not a major PvP oriented guy, and now I can put one of those CTPs of Greed on Silver Surfer, and I can put another CTP of Greed on another PvP character, and I think 3 of them would be more than enough, at least for what I want to do. So since I got so lucky on the CTPs of Greed, I think I'm going to hold off on spending any more crystals, so that way I can use them for something else. I'm going to go ahead and show you a pre-recorded video of Beta Ray Bill versus Thanos. So let's get into the action and let's rock and roll. So for this run, we're just going to be using Beta Ray Bill's leadership, that 60% increase to lightning damage, and we're going to use Shuri for 45% damage on supervillains and 35% decreased damage from supervillains, and we're going to use White Fox for 60% damage out to supervillains and her 10% all attack from her uniform effect that applies to characters with leadership. And stage 45, my Beta Ray Bill has a CTP of energy still. I haven't changed the build since all of you last saw him. Still has a fully awakened ISO 8 set. He still has the 5-star energy attack Urus and nothing else in the other slots. And I tried stage 50 multiple times. I probably spent about 2 hours. And he has the damage to do stage 50 with a CTP of energy. But the problem was I just kept running out of time. You know, Thanos, he likes to iframe. He's a real pain in the frickin' rear. And, you know, I come so close, got within the last bar a couple times. Just couldn't quite get it done. But you saw how fast Beta Ray flew through the first 2 phases like it was nothing. And that's because his all defense down was applying, his lightning resistance down was applying. Now, none of it's going to apply. But you're going to see he still does really good damage. He's actually quite surprising. I mean, look at that. That's with no all defense down, nothing, no lightning resistance down. That's not bad at all. Stage 45? Now, my White Fox does have a CTP of Insight, which is offering an extra 20% damage dealt to supervillains whenever it procs, but still, very impressive that a character with a CTP of energy, and you see what just happened there? Thanos freaking iframing, that's what cost you time. Thanos always freaking jumping around, doing his bull crap. Come on, run around, here we go. Here we go, we're going to hit our 3 for our proc. Then we're going to hit the cancel into the 5 and then the 4. You can start with the 5, cancel into the 3, then the 4, but I find since the 5's next to the 4, I like to just hit the 3 first, go straight into the 5, and then cancel into the 4. Not bad though, man. Stage 45, wow. It's actually pretty awesome. And I know a lot of you have been requesting to try Beta Ray with a CTP of Judgment. I can definitely queue that up for you. Come on, come on. Now there I just hit my, just put my proc on my 5-4. Didn't use my Awaken skill because we were so close to the end of the 8th bar. We didn't want to waste that Awaken skill. That would have sucked. Run around. Come on, come on. Ooh! About lost Oshuri. It's a little risky using your Awaken skill right here because whenever he does the Awaken skill, you can't really see what's going on. If Thanos brings out like those purple lines that show up that shoot these little beams across, sometimes you don't see those and you can die or take a lot of damage during that. Luckily, Thanos didn't do it that time, but sometimes that does happen. It kind of sucks. Those right there. Those things can show up out of nowhere when you're doing your Awaken skill, and by the time you see them, you've already taken quite a bit of damage. But something that's really nice, you'll see me hit the 3-5 Awaken skill, is that he has a debuff removal on the Awaken skill. And he has invincibility. Well, Thanos, he can debuff invincibility, but if you have debuff removal, he can't. Which is pretty sweet. So after you do your Awaken skill, you can just wait a little bit and then do 3-5-4 again. And don't have to worry about dying because your invincibility is still up. The debuff removal is still up. So you're safe. You're good to go. You have nothing to worry about. It's awesome. Let's get him. Oh, yeah. Not bad. And look at the time. Look at the time, you know. We got 1 minute 20 seconds to go. See that bastard, he does that purple crap and I had to switch out Beta Ray Bill. Oh, that pecker. I think Thanos does this on purpose. Oh, I lost Shuri. That wasn't good. We're going to use our 4, get our immunity up so we don't die. Then we're going to use the 5. Go into an iframe, switch back to Beta there. I'm waiting for my Awaken skill. Okay. Watch out, watch out, watch out. We get hit, we're going to die. Okay, here we go. And boom, shakalaka. With a Rage, with a Judgment, I feel pretty confident that he could do stage 50. But honestly, all of Beta Ray build damage comes on one skill, whether it's the Awakening or the Force skill. So it's going to be better with a Rage or Judgment, but honestly, I would just run a CTP of energy on this guy. Or just a regular critical damage with a damage proc. But I'll still try him with a CTP of Judgment if you're all interested in that. And boom, 26 seconds to spare. He can do stage 50 with CTP of energy, but it's extremely difficult because Thanos just likes to iframe a lot, and you just end up running out of time. But still, pretty damn awesome that Beta Ray Bill can do stage 45. So look forward to seeing Tier 3 Silver Surfer coming up soon, and Awakened Mystique. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. Y'all take care and have a good one.
The one-man army that nearly toppled Crown City.
Does he have any weaknesses?
If he does, we won't live long enough to find them.
Forgive me.
You, I hold no guilt about killing. Hulk, I know of you. The halls of Asgard echo with tales of your rage.
They ain't heard nothing yet.